Am I the jerk for saying my mutual friend faked her autism? I go to an arts high school. You can infer it's quite diverse and accepting, which is great for me, someone who has diagnosed autism and ADHD. But it's also full of people who think pretending to be queer and neurodivergent is a personality trait and makes them unique. There's a girl. She constantly changes her story around different friend groups, and she hasn't been friends with her new group intricately enough for them to realize her story shifts so often. She first is in a group of some of my mutual friends currently. She said she may have some neurological disorder, but hasn't gotten diagnosed yet. She then later that year said she can't get diagnosed because it's such an expensive process. However, her doctor, by some marvel of the Australian law, was able to immediately give her medication for autism and ADHD. As someone diagnosed that lives here, it's not possible to get medication without a diagnosis, and without consulting a psychologist and specialist. Your doctor can't just give it to you. I told her this, and she said, I must live in a ghetto area that just really wants my mom's money because I got it. She lives in a rich suburban area. But I didn't say anything. I let her go on about her self-diagnosis because I didn't want her to talk scrap about me or call me an ableist. Eventually, the friend group shifted and she left and joined another group, and somehow the story changes. I find out now that everyone's saying she has been genuinely diagnosed by a psychologist with autism. We still talk in class, and she would, on occasion, fake a sensory overload. She would just end up laying her head on the table and tell me that she's so overstimulated and that she's having a meltdown while somehow retaining the ability to speak. She'd also stop me mid-conversation with people when I wasn't giving her attention to tell me that my conversation was causing her to have a sensory overload. I just got sick of it and stopped talking to her. Months later, she joined a new friend group. In this group, I overhear her say, I have no idea why people thought I had autism last year. I've never had it, and I don't even have any traits. Gee, I don't know. Maybe because you told everyone you were autistic? I wind up having a conversation with her while waiting for my bus. I bring up the topic. I say, so if you're no longer autistic anymore, why'd you tell everyone that you were? She says, oh, you're remembering wrong. I just almost got diagnosed. You probably just heard me talking about my test back then. And also, I always got told I have autistic traits. And after that, I couldn't stand her. You can't keep your story straight, and you definitely faked autism. I know what I remember. After that, she just kept denying it more. I try to remember all the examples of her bullcrap, and then she caught her bus. She now talks crap about me with her friends.